Just when you think life as a Marvel fan can't get any better, Ryan Reynolds really said, he go team up for you. Because my brother in Christ, we just found out that Ryan Reynolds is writing a Deadpool and X-Men team up movie. I used to pray for times like this. So let's go over these insane story details and my theories for what I think he's writing. Because the writing's on the wall. And let's just say, I hope you're wearing your white pants today. Because me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. And this news comes to us exclusively from the Hollywood Reporter, where they are exclusively reporting that Ryan Reynolds is in the early stages of exploring a Deadpool and X-Men team up movie. And this comes off the heels of an interview that Ryan Reynolds did where he said he was writing an ensemble piece where many people assumed that it was going to be Deadpool, and now it looks like their assumptions are correct. And getting into the specifics of the story details, it said the film will feature 3 or 4 X-Men characters, with Deadpool said to be taking more of a supporting character role. But the big piece here is that Ryan Reynolds hasn't pitched this to the studio yet. But now that's where I come in, because like I always say, you give me crumbs, I'm going to give you a full course meal. And coming off the heels with Deadpool finally teaming up with Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine, where we actually saw Deadpool team up with not only some X-Men characters, but Blade, Elektra. But now it looks like Ryan Reynolds is taking one out of Kendrick Lamar's book and saying it's not enough. Because now he's trying to team up with other X-Men members. Oh yeah, this is an important time for me to remind everyone that Deadpool is not a mutant, he is a mutate. A lot of people get that confused because he is associated with the X-Men a lot, but that's like when Spider-Man teams up with the X-Men, he's not a mutant, he's a mutate. So think of Deadpool more in like the Hulk realm, Spider-Man realm, people who aren't born with the X gene, but get their powers from a mutation. Does that make sense? And either way, if you don't know, now you know. But now the question becomes, who are the X-Men that he's going to team up with? You know, I feel like a lot of people want to see him team up with the actual OG X-Men team, or maybe even the MCU version of it, but it is important to note that this potential film is separate from a potential X-Men movie that Hunger Games writer Michael Leslie is penning for Marvel Studios. So it definitely won't be any of the MCU's version of X-Men characters, it'll be the variants from the Fox universe most likely. And we do know the OG X-Men plus Channing Tatum are coming back in Avengers Doomsday, and as much as I bet a lot of people would like to see him team up with Charles Xavier and the X-Men, I don't think this is who he's teaming up with. Instead, when I hear 3 or 4 members of the X-Men, I don't think they mean X-Men. I think they mean people that have been X-Men or mainly mutants. I think this is an actual X-Force movie. This makes the most sense of what a Deadpool